So now I want to demonstrate how I stop recording from the goggles. I'm going to press the button on the left hand side to stop the recording, and it will make a buzz. Buzz, and it stopped. Now power it down, keep it depressed for the long buzz. Keep it depressed, buzz. And now I powered it down. Now that I powered it down, I'm going to take out the power cable from the power bank, connect it to my wall to recharge it for the next filming event. So you can see here I'm recharging it for the next filming event. At this point, I'm also going to take the micro SD card out to strip it and to upload it. Take out the micro SD card, then put it into the computer to upload it. I'm going to navigate to the micro SD card file, drag it a little bit away. Scroll down to the micro SD card, here it is, expand it, expand DCIM and movie, and here we have 3 more, and this is a no color version. So I'm going to cut it off of the micro SD card, navigate back to the 360 card, to this 360 folder. I'm looking for the 360 folder here. Here's 360. Is that right? No, it's not the 360 that I need. I made a mistake. What I actually wanted to say is video, scroll down to iView, select today's date, the very end there, version D, make a new subfolder, new folder, and that will be no color. No color. Open that up, paste with Explorer. Copy to the clipboard buffer and add it to my notes to be uploaded. Edit, paste, and file save. At this point, I want to go back to my browser plus upload video, select files, select files, paste, no color, open no color, tap the first one, shift to the last one, right mouse click, copy and open, and then go back to the notepad and paste it onto my notepad. I'm going to put 3 Dr. S. Rue, Dr. S. Rue, and list the 3 file, Control V, and file save. Now that we have done that, the next thing that I need to do is make a podcast. So I'm going to make a podcast. But before I continue to make the podcast, I'm going to refresh Pesar. I'm going to add a comment to Pesar, include the files that I just uploaded as a note in the highlight area and comment dialog box. Okay. Then refresh Pesar. Now I want to save it and create a new file name. So I'm going to save, take the previous file name and update it. Make this, upgrade the E to F. So this will be version F, and the time now is 4 p.m. Scroll back to 4 p.m. 4.00 space p.m. Now I want to copy the pesar.exe to the clipboard buffer, then insert the paste the path as a prefix to the file name, and then follow with the separator backslash. Then right mouse copy to the clipboard buffer, save it to the hard drive, and then click review additional details and scroll up to see that this was 209 steps as I start anew, and then I add a comment with the previous file name, forming a blockchain of file name or file names of Pesar. Each file name start with the previous file name, so one can watch it in sequence, and they're also numbered, dated and timed with a version control, like a letter F after the year. So letter F comes after letters E, which comes after letters D, and so on. So that forms a blockchain of file name, makes it easy to play them back in a chain. Save again. And now I'm basically ready to form my podcast. To form my podcast, I have to watch it because I want to go to and wait for all the files to be uploaded. So I'm going to take a pause now and then continue later. For now, I no longer need it to keep my power bank. Take my power bank out, retract the cable, and recharge the power bank. Then I'm going to take the power bank off another beamer off my head and recharge it for the next video recording in the dark. As you can see, it is a little hard to take the power bank out of my pocket because it has this piece here. I'm going to retract the cable and then connect it to the wall power for the next filming event. In the meantime, I'm going to turn it down to show how I'm doing the connection here. You can see that it will light up, showing what proportion of the power bank has been needs to be recharged. You see how it blinks? This blinking shows you the less than 25% has been discharged, and now it will be recharged. At this point, I'm ready to take off my beamer, so I'm going to stop the beamer. Stop the beamer. Okay, I stopped the beamer, and now I want to recharge the beamer. So the recharging for the beamer occurs right here with the USB-C. I find another USB-C cable here, which I will then connect. Here is the, I have so many cables that it's hard to figure out where is my USB-C, an extra USB-C cable here. Not sure what I have here anymore, but this is definitely an issue. Here's one cable, put it aside. The second cable, put it aside. And is there any third cable here that I could use now that is not currently in use? Here is another cable. So this is a third cable that you can see here. And this is a third cable, and you can see that it is blue now. And as I stick it in, it will turn red, meaning it is charging. And then I'm going to put it down here on my cable list for it to recharge. And now that I'm done with this part, I'm going to take a break and wait for it to fully work. I can take off some of my clothing and take a little break, and then we'll make the podcast. So I'm going to take a little break now. Basically now I have to wait for the entire thing to come off and finish.